reppin. Yeah, Memphis, I'm back at it. Niggas notice the difference, just more chrome, Prezi, no stones.
Yeah, you already know what it is. Back at it. Another episode of ROC Solid. And you know, I'm here with my motherfucking brother. Listen, when it come to the rock, I'm cool with everybody. Hove is my bro, that's the OG. But when it come down to all the artists on the rock, I can honestly say, me and Free probably the closest on the label. I speak to my brother every day.
All day, man, you already know.
When we had the deal, to after the deal, to now, this ain't no new shit. This is solid shit right here. Everybody that you see on this platform is solid, and my brother definitely deserves his flowers. One of the best spitters, loyalist motherfucker I ever met. Like, he just don't know how to tell niggas get out of here. So, welcome Freeway to the motherfucking building. You know what it is, ROC Solid, we here, man. Freeway the motherfucking go. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
So how you been, my brother?
I'm good, man. Just grinding one day at a time, man.
Yeah,
you know?
Man. One thing I want to get out the way, man. I definitely want the people to know. You're one of the strongest people I know. Like, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, bro. I told you this before, but I wanted to make sure I say this on camera. You know, going through your situation, just showing the faith, the humility, like, you know, just being a stand-up guy and being able to stand up through it. Not many can do that, and I just want to pay homage to you for that. I know it's a lot on you. Mm-hmm. We ain't gonna get into that, but you're one of the strongest guys I know, bro.
I appreciate you, man. People always be like, you're the strongest person I know, but you know, I got a relationship with God, and I had a relationship with God before all these things started happening to me. So when these things started happening to me, I was able to lean on God, you know, and it got me through. That's why I'm here to this day. You know?
Definitely, man. Definitely. That's real shit, man. I appreciate that. Amen, you know?
Sure.
Yo, but let's turn it up, Free, man. Mm-hmm. Let's get to it, man. Let's go back to the beginning, though. Freeway, studio, baseline. I remember, come through, young, fresh off the block. Yes. We got 900 hustler
off
cooking
the block,
up.
1 foot in, one
straight up. We cooking.
I probably came straight from the block.
Straight
to
up,
the studio
we got
a lot of times.
900 hustlers playing, whole verse. You got Beans on the chorus. I'm going second, and they said, Free, you gotta end this. What was going through your mind doing that record, bro?
I'm like, this my shot, you know, so I gave it all I got.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? I remember the first time I performed it, we was in Philly, you and Beans had a show. I think the club was called Pegasus. It's on like 38th and Chestnut.
Yeah, that's back in the day.
Yeah. Like this one, y'all, before I was even on, like the Dynasty was out, but people didn't know what nobody looked like because we ain't had social media. So after y'all finished, Cousin E passed me the mic and he's like, spit your verse for 1-900 Hustler. So I went to the front of the crowd. First things first, watch what you say out your mouth. Then the whole crowd was like, when you talking on the phone, a hustler. I was like, oh shit, it's going down. Yeah, I ain't never looked back since then.
That's a fact, bro. Like, nigga, you stay on the road. I told you that when I seen you this morning. My G Free stay on the road. But then we got to fast forward to me and Beans was supposed to do an album. They flew us to Miami, right? They said, everybody go to Miami. Me, I ain't have none of my artists with me, but Beans said, I'm bringing Freeway with me. Cause he ain't even have a budget. Free ain't have nothing. So they like, yo, y'all do the album. We bullshitting in the studio. Yeah. We get back to New York. Jay like, yo, what did y'all do? So me and Beans looking like, we ain't got nothing. We ain't do nothing. So he like, yo, y'all blew 300,000 just in the studio. Like, what y'all do? So then niggas like, Guru was like, but Freeway got some records. And my nigga Free, you came with the 2 monster records, bro. You made, if I believe, I know What We Do Is Wrong is one of them.
Yeah, we did What We Do in New York, but we did Rock the Mic.
In Miami.
In Miami, yeah.
And I remember Guru playing those 2 records. And I remember sitting there like, yo, hold on, man. This nigga Free really about to come and take the shit. This nigga about to go hard.
That's when I started developing my relationship with Just. Like, niggas wanted to go to the club and we in Miami. I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm in the stew.
Yo, and that's exactly how you got all the records. Flipside, All the records. Only record I came back with was Round Here. At least I had one. You know what I'm saying? At least I had one.
Around Here was that work.
Y'all came back with fucking Rock the Mic, Flipside, and then you did What We Do in New York. Like, bro, come on, man. Just to record those 3 records in itself is just classic, timeless. You still on the road doing Flipside, Rock the Mic, and What We Do to this day, like as if they came out yesterday.
Most definitely.
Just for the people, like the artists out there that want to know what it take. What was the mindset of even recording those records?
Man, just fresh off the block, and this is really what I wanted to do since I was little. You know, when you in school and they ask you what you want to be when you grow up?
That's a fact.
I wanted to be a rap star and an airline pilot.
Yo, yeah.
For real. And now I'm a rap star, I fly as much as an airline pilot. So
that's crazy, and that's crazy to say that because you know I never wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah, I really wanted to be a rapper.
I wanted to be an artist, drawing. Like that was my thing. You know what I mean? I didn't get accepted to a certain high school. I picked up the pen for another reason and shitted on the school. Here we go.
Yeah.
But
so when them opportunities came, I had to take full advantage of it. You know, I feel like records like What We Do, I captured the feeling. Like, you know, no matter 20 years from now, people gonna know what it feel like to hustle and get up and have to go get it. Like, that's what that song is about. You know, we still hustle till the sun come up. Crack a 40 when the sun go down. That's a full winner. Like, you know, no matter what your hustle is, if you a doctor, if you a hustler, if you fucking run one of the best podcasts, like whatever you do, you know what it feel like to get up and have to go get it.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? That's why people can relate to that joint.
That's a fact, man. Like those records, bro, timeless. And man, just know, B, you always have one hater in your crew, man. Me. I just want you to know that. Me.
No, you know what's crazy? Mac told me the same thing. Mac was like, man, because at one point, Mac ain't, like when I was finishing Philadelphia Freeway, Mac ain't come to the stool. Like, Hov and them had to call that nigga, tell him to come up, and he told me, like, man, Free, I was hating. Like,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Philadelphia Free is one of the best albums off Roc-A-Fella.
But Mac ain't want to be a rapper neither, so, you know, it's different when this is what you really wanted to do.
Yeah, no, like, this wasn't in my cards. I knew Hov and them just was them niggas, and I just seen them coming through. Yo, bro, I want to roll. Nigga like, all right, come on. And here we are. So, but this about you, my nigga. Niggas know the Bleek story. This about the Free story. Like, they don't know that. The history of everything you've been through, just getting to where you are today. You know what I'm saying? And that's the picture I want to paint to everybody. Like, yo, I remember when we first went on tour, Hard Knock. You was on the ain't come on the Hard Knock. You was on the Liquid Sprite tour.
Yeah, I was on the Sprite tour.
The Sprite Liquid Mix tour. Yeah, that's when we went out with G-Unit and everybody. Yeah, man. Yo, that tour was crazy. I ain't gonna front. We had a
I was bodying them joints every night.
Every night.
What we do.
Every night, what we do. That's why I said that record is timeless, bro. From that day, it still sounds like it came out today. But
I remember one day, right? So, you know, we used to have a stylist to get us dressed and all that.
Yeah.
So one of them joints was cute. She had a little fat ass and all that. So I used to be flirting with her. So I told her, yeah, tonight I'm going to go out here and do this for you. Tonight, I'm going to kill it for you.
Yo, yeah.
Man, I went out there and forgot what we do, yo. Like the crowd didn't catch it, but like Jay and Beans was looking at me like, yo, what's wrong with you? But they caught it. I caught back up.
Yeah.
After that, I was shook for the rest of the tour.
Yeah,
That's probably how a boxer feel when they get knocked out.
Yeah, you can't show off. You know when you try to show off, shit go wrong,
like,
baby.
Damn, like I was telling everybody to hold me down.
Yeah, as soon as you try to show off, shit go bad.
Yeah, I learned that lesson.
Shit go real bad. Yo, talk about G-Unit on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out my nigga Mano. Mm-hmm. We gotta have some kitchen talk. It was a lot of rumors. Remember, this is during the Roc-A-Fella breakup now. Mm-hmm. This is when Hov called to me and niggas was like, yo, niggas was in the kitchen rhyming. Who was in the kitchen rhyming, Free?
Wasn't nobody in the kitchen rhyming, dog. If it was, I don't remember.
So we got the word back wrong. Because niggas was like, yo, these niggas in Long Island in some kitchen rhyming. I'm like, who?
Wasn't nobody in the kitchen rhyming, dog. Come on, man. Whoever said that out of pocket,
yo,
man.
Nah, but word, because remember, Hov was like, he called to me with everybody. He was like, yo, what niggas doing over there? Niggas, somebody like, what the fuck? I thought we clicked up over here. And niggas was like, nah, man, I forgot who was there. I ain't gonna say no names, because remember, everybody got to come through.
I fuck with Fifth. Like, me and Fifth, we was on the road together a lot, like before shit took off.
A lot of people don't know you got a smoker with him.
Yeah, that's my nigga. I remember when he dropped this shit, I dropped like a couple weeks after. He like, yeah, I know your shit gonna be crazy. You're gonna do probably just as much as I did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we already had a relationship, and I'm a real nigga. Like, you know, that was my nigga, so I always showed him love. Man.
Definitely. For New Yorker, man. Fuck, you got to show love. Yeah, icon. And then you got a lot of records that just came out of the cut that I always wondered. How the fuck 50 get that? How the fuck Free get that record? The 50 Cent record, number one. Then you had a record with Faith Evans. Like, how that happen? How, like, that's what I'm telling you. You had a hater. I was hating.
Just facilitated that.
Like, I'm looking like that shit.
The Mariah record.
I was going to that. The Mariah record on my playlist. You seen you jumped in the car, had the State Prop playlist going. You know what I'm saying? The Mariah record. How that even come about?
Just Blaze, man. You know, that relationship with Just did a lot for my career. Like, he facilitated both of them joints for me.
Shout out Just Blaze.
You know what's crazy? Shout out Tata. You know, I'm fresh off the block, and like, I want to make music for the streets. Like, I'm like, this, all my shit is for the hood. Tata was like, yo, if you make that shit single and you shoot the video, you gonna be out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even comprehend. I couldn't even understand at the time. I'm trying to make music for the streets and want my hood, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But shout out to Tata. That was some valuable, you know what I mean?
Right.
If I'd have took that route, things might have been a little different.
I've been there before, bro, not listening, you know? Loving the hood, loving the block, making wrong decisions. Because you like, nah, what the hood gonna say?
Yeah, I wasn't even, man, you know.
They gonna say the same thing they say now. That's my nigga. That shit fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta tell people, man, it's only two kinds of music in the world, hot and not. And I thank God we made a lot of hot music in that,
for sure.
in that studio bass line. And I just was in Circle House the other day, and I'm like, damn, man, there's so many memories in the studio.
Circle House too, yeah.
Like, we done ran through that motherfucking halls putting in work. Like,
niggas got
crazy.
thrown in the swimming pool, all kinds
of shit. Chill. I forgot Beans threw deep. He threw Neef Buck in the pool for what? He missed the studio session, right?
Yeah, I think he missed the session.
Yep, he came to the session late and Beans threw him in the pool. Yo, Beans on some bullshit. Beans was foul, yo. Beans was on some major bullshit back in the day,
bully.
Yo. Like, speaking of Just Blaze, I think I told you this back in the day, but I'm gonna tell you this now. That record, Free. I don't know if you know.
You told me.
I had a long conversation with Just after you recorded the record. This is before it came out. I came to the studio and heard it. Now I ain't say nothing to everybody in the studio. You know, I'm like this back there hating, like, yeah, all right. Call Just, yo, Just. The fuck is wrong with you? Why would you give him that record? Why you just couldn't make this shit say
No,
Bleek?
you're like, man, why you give these Philly niggas this record?
Why you just can't make this shit say Bleek?
Yeah,
like,
you told me, Bleek.
Like I could have did my thing on this. He was like, nah, man, that was for free. The record, the sample was perfect, it's everything. Then after the shit came out,
I wanted that joint when the joint with Cam and them was on it because it sounded like it. Call me Freeway.
What, the
joint,
Just Fire joint?
No, the joint that they did for, I think it was like one of them mixtapes that Dame did, and he had like Cam and a bunch of niggas on there. And the people like, call me Free.
Oh, you wanted that one?
Yeah, I might start to run down on that.
But definitely that joint Just produced. That's one of my favorite records of yours all time. And I always say, yo, bro, the verses you put on that State Property 1 and 2 project, like, you was in another zone on that album, bro. Like, seriously. You was giving Beans a run for his money on that album. I don't think the State Property clique get the props it deserve.
No.
You know what I mean?
My clique is crazy. Like, everybody got different styles and everybody brings something different to the table that's fire.
That's a fact. Like, you know, when niggas think of crews, of course, you're going to always think of Boot Camp Clique. Mm-hmm. You're going to think of MOP. You're going to think of Mobb Deep. You're going to think of fucking G-Unit. You're going to think of Dipset. But I seem like for some reason, niggas try to leave State P off that map. And it's like, y'all niggas will give all them niggas a run for their money. In my opinion, because when y'all came through, I was like, who the fuck these niggas think they are? They think they gonna come take over my New York strip? Like, I had to go so hard, and I felt like I went so hard. There's people still out there that ask me, yo, Bleek, yo, you from Philly with state property, right? And it's like, huh? Damn, I hung with them niggas that much. I niggas think I'm from Philly.
You always in Philly, man.
That's a fact. I was out there all the time, man. I used to pull up, fuck with Free, fuck with Beans. Definitely Chris and Neef. I was on Wing Ya Hockin' all the time, fucking with my G's out there. You know what I mean? Germantown. Yo, but you, man, we gonna keep it on you, Free, because you had a lot of classic joints, man, and I think they get overlooked. Like, let's talk about the joint with Rest in Peace, man. One of my favorite joints again. Joint with Nate Dogg.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
That joint was crazy. So we on the West Coast. Shout out to Bink, he produced that joint.
Yep, Bink the monster.
So we in the studio, we waiting for bro to come to the studio. So bro come to the studio. We put the beat on. It was like a piano in the room. So he walk up to the piano, he lean on the piano, he pull a fifth of Henny out. He go back on the fifth of Henny, then he start going, ooh, 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 ooh. I was like, yo, this
is it.
Great. That probably was like my second time in college. And I was doing a record with Nate Dogg. Then we went to Snoop, the record I did on my album with Snoop. We went to Snoop crib to the doghouse. So at that time, that's like when the beef was still going on. So Snoop had his whole block locked down. Like, yeah, niggas at the top of the block, bottom of the block. And we went in there. Snoop was rolling 2 blunts together here, roll 2 blunts together, spark it, pass it. He did that shit like 10 times. Everybody in there was asleep. I had to stay up because I had to do the song. Yo, everybody else in there, John, was nodded.
That's how Snoop do it. Smoke you out the building.
He put everybody to sleep.
Yeah, I had 2 sessions with Snoop and I quit. Tapped out. Listen, I'm done. I can't smoke no more. I'm out of here.
Yeah, Snoop he don't play too much.
That's a fact. Like, niggas don't know, man. And I always wanted to know. You know, we was down here doing around here when we met Rick Ross. Ross hollered at me, you know, things, you know. But how you got on the album, Port of Miami? I remember buying the Port of Miami album, listening to it.
No, I wasn't. I did a joint with him. It was on the album, but Ross.
Yes, it was.
It was? All right.
Yes, it was on the album. You kidding me? You the only damn near nigga from Roc-A-Fella on that album.
I know, man. Ross, like, I fuck with Ross from coming to Miami.
Yeah.
Like, he always showed me love, and I had came out here and did a verse with Jackie O, and I stayed out here for like a month. And I just was fucking with niggas, and Ross, he just was always solid, always showed me love. You know?
That's what's up, man.
He was on my second album too. We did a joint together, produced by Cool and Dre.
Yep.
Shot a video
Cool and Dre, definitely. They got that heat. But you and Ross, definitely. I remember hearing you on that album, and I'm like, when the fuck Freeway did
I shot
this?
Ross out on the second time we went to Hot 97. I was like, fuck with Rick Ross out in Florida, drop a brick off, pick some grands up.
Yo.
He put that like on beginning of one of his songs on one of his mixtapes before he really started cracking.
Niggas don't know. Let's talk about it. You talking about the freestyle shit. Hot 97, man. Niggas got that call from the big homie. Yo, we going to Hot 97 tonight, Flex. Everybody had your shit together. Yo, bro, did you think that night was going to turn into what it is now, 20 years later? They still saying, yo, most iconic freestyles ever took place on Hot 97. They say that damn near the Rock went up there and destroyed it.
Yeah, man. I didn't know it was going to be like that.
Right.
I just, when we got the call, I think it probably was like a week before, and they like, we going to Hot 97 next week, had your bars ready. I had my bars ready, and I told myself, whenever nobody's rapping, I'm rapping. And that's what I did. That's what I monstered that joint. If you listen to that joint, as soon as somebody ain't rapping or talking, I'm rapping. Like, you know, I knew what the platform was. Like, I didn't understand that it was going to be this big, but I understood the platform, and I knew I had to make a name for myself.
These kids don't understand, man, that back in them days, man, you only had 2 platforms to really showcase your talent. It was Cosmic Cav or Funkmaster Flex. And that's it. Like today, you know, you still got Cosmic. Shout out Cosmic doing this thing. He still got the platform.
Shout out to
Flex still got the platform. Shout out Flex, the OG. Then you got the ultimate OG, Sway. But I feel like today the artists got it a little bit easy because they could go live. and just showcase right from the crib spitting. If we would have had IG in our day,
yeah, it would have been crazy.
Yo, Free, come on, man. Nigga, Dame had a crib in London that was made of all glass. Remember, you can look from the first floor to the 6th floor straight up, all glass.
Yeah.
Like, niggas would have been able to show shit like that. Come on, B. It would have been, like...
It would have been crazy.
Bro, then the V's, I remember trading cars with y'all niggas, driving down 95. Be like, yo, Free, let me hold that for this weekend. Take this. Or Beans, let me hold this weekend. You take this. Niggas don't know that we used to really be on 95, meeting up, linking, making shows happen. Me and my man have been...
He ain't had no license. He get pulled over on the turnpike. Here, show him the source. Like, look, this is me on the cover. That shit worked a couple times.
Hell yeah. I got out of major situations. I had the CD in the car. Listen, this me right here. You heard? I got on a flight one time, bro. I ain't have my ID. And I showed the nigga my album cover. Like, my name on the album cover, my picture and everything. And they like, all right, that's ID. Go ahead.
Yeah, ain't none of that going down.
That ain't happening now. They booking you now. They booking you. So, yo, I remember me and my man Free, we done been on some major trips together, my G. We done did shows in Japan together.
Oh, yeah, we did that Japan tour. Yo. That one was crazy.
Yo.
That was like, I'm going to tell you, that was like some of the most amazing things that I've seen in my life in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, they can't hold a conversation with you, but they singing every word of our song.
Yo, crazy. Soon as the song go off, everything back to Kenichiwa.
Like, Ichigati say every fucking bar. They was singing every bar.
Every word, man.
But then you try to go hold a conversation with them, they got nothing for you.
Nothing. Then we was in Finland.
Yeah.
Freezing our ass off.
Yo, that was a crazy joint too, because that's when
Michael Gabriel,
I think we went over there twice, but one of the times we was over there was when the sun didn't set all the way. So it was like
daylight
2 in the morning, but it's still daylight.
Yep. Yo, Finland was freezing, man. I don't think these niggas understand how cold. We was in a hotel room smoking. You know how you could go on the balcony, you couldn't smoke in the room. So if you could picture this, you had to open the door. Remember, we was all standing by the door. You would blow the smoke out and just hold your hand out there with the L. Niggas would not go outside.
I ain't gonna say no names, but when we landed in Japan and my man pulled that tree out, niggas was his best friend in that.
Listen, that changed my life. I was gonna bring that up, but I ain't want to say his name. That's why I ain't bring it up. But yo, that changed my life, bro. Listen, to land in Japan, first of all, I got my homie out there. Shout out my partner Nick in Japan. That's my dog, road dog, holding it down. So we was good, but it would have took an hour or two to get good. To land in Japan,
a minute before we even got
with a homie
like a day or two
that flew with you from the States, and he pulled that pack out. Damn. Like, in Japan, like, my nigga, you got, fuck the Jonas Brothers, I got balls, nigga. You got Arnold Schwarzenegger nuts, nigga. Like Saudi, the fly to Japan with the pack.
And Dubai and all that, like, Japan was the only place I ever landed, and it said, do you have marijuana on?
Yo.
Like, on the thing, on the customs joint.
Yo, listen.
I knew he had it on him. Everybody kept their game face, boy. But we got in that car and he pulled that pack out.
Changed my life. I was looking at that nigga like an angel sent from heaven. Like, yo, you my brother for life. That nigga could call me right now and be anywhere. And he'll get a favor. I owe a favor for life. Just for saving my life in Japan. But speaking about traveling with the bud, listen. China, they got a sign, and I remember taking a picture of this, but this is back in the day, so of course I don't got the picture. But they got a sign in the airport of China, trafficking any drugs, not just this, no, any drugs in the ROC, the Republic of China, subject to death. And they got the man with the machine gun. And then they got the other guy dying so when I get to China in the airport, I'm like, oh, they not playing here. So then I'm gonna tell you, then Bali, I go to Bali. They like, yeah, Bleek, don't bring no weed, it's nothing. So we get to the airport, the customs agent guy, he like, yo, do you have any narcotics, anything illegal on you? So I'm like, no. He was like, are you sure? And I'm like, I'm positive. You can search everything, whatever you want to do. He was like, because if they catch anything on you here, hang.
Damn.
Hang. So I'm like, what? Oh shit! I'm looking at my wife like, babe, why you keep booking these places? We gotta get out of here. Yo, and no, not for nothing. I found the spot in Bali. A nigga had mad tree in the back. A little pizza shop. How everybody chilling here just like, yo, how you was just like, yo, let's go get some food. I'm talking to wifey. Leo, it's a pizza shop down the block. Let's go check it out. We walking on mommy, right hand, God kill me, dad. The pizza shop is playing hip hop. So now I'm in Bali and in my mind like, niggas playing mute, like rap in Bali. We go in there, they got a mural of everybody. Biggie, Jay, fucking Diddy, Fat Joe, Snoop, Pop, everybody on the wall. So now I'm like, oh, I love this pizza shop. It's hip hop. The niggas knew who I was. They were, Bleek, you in Bali? Oh my God, they want to take pictures. And nigga like, Bleek, I got that pack for you. So he was another angel. So you ever go to Bali, I got an angel for you out there. Dubai, I haven't found the angel yet.
Oh no.
They ban you from there. You can't even tweet about it. Like, you know, if you in Dubai and you tweet, Instagram, Facebook, anything negative about the country, anything, looking for any narcotics, anything, they geo-track your location and deport you. Like, come get you and get you up out of there, like 100. So you can't even be online searching for nothing in Dubai. You getting booked.
Yeah, they ain't playing at all.
Straight up. Now, let's fast forward. My G Free doing big things. The school, man, like, before we even get into that, man, you survived kidney transplant, man, kidney failure. You know, I remember talking to you and you like, yo, Bleek, man, I'm gonna get through this shit. And I'm like, Free, I'm praying for you, whatever you need, man. I remember even saying, nigga, you need me to come down there and see if my shit good. Like, and Free like, nah, Bleek, I'm gonna be good, man. So
when you in that position, like, a few people that I care about was like, yeah, let me, but you don't want, like, you know what I mean? You don't want to burden nobody with that, even though a person can live with one kidney. Like, if a person donate their kidney, I know a bunch of people that donated their kidney. Like Scarface, his son donated his kidney to him. And you see Face back moving around, and his son is good. But like, when you're in that position, you don't really want to burden your people. Because I, like, being on dialysis, that shit ain't no joke. I was on dialysis from September 15, 2015 to February 5th, 2019. 3 times a week, 4 hours a day, no matter where I'm at. If I'm on tour, I gotta set the dates up ahead of time. So I land in Atlanta, go to dialysis, do the show, go to Miami, do the show, go to dialysis. You know what I'm saying? So,
you documented the whole way, man.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
you know, everything on the gram. I seen everything you was going through. That's why I say, man, when people say you one of the strongest people they know, trust me, they not just saying that, Free. People witnessed it. Like, they seen what you been through, and the man you came out, you coming out even stronger on top. You doing major things with the FTA, Freedom Thinkers Academy. You opened your own school, doing major things. We could tell the people about that. You know what I'm saying?
So when I was diagnosed with kidney failure, instead of running from it and hiding from it, and you'll be surprised, like, a few people that we know is in the industry, when I came out with my story, they came to me like, Free, don't say nothing to nobody, but I'm on dialysis too. There's a few different ways you could do dialysis, and some people do it at home, and when you do it at home, you have to do it every day. And he was doing it like that, you know, and he ain't want nobody to know, you know, and it's serious, man. Like being on dialysis, a lot of people are ashamed of it, or they think it's something to be embarrassed about. So we stood in front of it. I work with the National Kidney Foundation. I work with Gift of Life. I work with Donate Life. You know, I partner with these different companies, and I go around the world spreading awareness about kidney health.
Yes.
You know, and then I started my own foundation, Freedom Thinkers Academy, which is music, health, education, and culture. And on the education side, we have some STEM workforce development programs. The other day in Philly, I was honored by OIC. I received the esteemed.
I seen that.
You know,
seen that, my God. Seen that. My God out there, you know what I mean? Dripping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Workforce Innovator Award. And since I partner with OIC, I think we probably graduated like 3 cohorts of phlebotomy students. We just graduated a music, audio, and visual engineering 101 class. We have another audio and visual engineering 101 class starting February 5th. We have a phlebotomy and a medical billing and coding class starting March 5th, you know, so.
My G.
In my city, Philly, it's a lot of violence, negativity, young niggas carjacking people, hitting them upside their head. And I feel like the main reason why they doing these things is because they don't have an opportunity.
They don't have an outlet. They don't know what else to do, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we provide them with these opportunities. They could take this course, get a certification, and we assist them in getting jobs. A few months back, we graduated some mothers, 13 mothers, because we don't only do it for young folks, we do it for adults too. So we graduated 13 mothers, and before they graduated, each and every one of them had a job.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. God bless, bro. God bless, doing major things for you. You know, like I said, man, I'm always tapping in. I love my brother. Anytime he called me, like, yo, Bleek, I need you to do this. But my G set me up one day. You know what I'm saying? They called me like, Bleek, I need you to talk with the people. We doing the school board thing. You want to get down? I'm like, free anything for the school. Let's lock in, whatever. We jump on the call. Nigga said, but I forgot to tell you, Dame Dash like gonna be on this joint too.
I ain't say it like that. I told you straight up.
Yo, I ain't like, yo, Dame, you cool with it? I'm like, yeah, man, I ain't got no beef with Dame, man. Dame my bro. So I'm like, yeah, we jump on the call, you know, chop it up. I ain't seen Dame in years, so that was a good thing. You linked it up with the bro to even chop it up with him. And we got that off. I remember hanging up the call. I called Free. Yo, Free. You want some shit? I gotta watch you, my nigga. Next time FaceTime, I gotta be on deck with you. And then I'm looking, right? Shouting out Dame. My nigga Freeway came out with the rock and roll joint. How you get into that one? Me and my nigga was in the crib. You know I follow everything you do. I'm telling you, I watch it. And I'm sitting in the crib and all I hear is 365. My nigga Cheech like, yo, you heard this Freeway shit? I'm like, what's this? And we check it out. I'm like, I even called you about that. Tell niggas.
Yeah, we got some fire. We got some heat on that joint too.
Of course. Y'all ain't gonna make no corn. We ain't corny niggas. We'll never do nothing corny.
You know, I reconnected with Dame myself, messing with OSG. And the OSG, you know, I'm a part of OSG. It consists of 200 to 300 principals and educators. We do a call every Thursday trying to figure out ways to better educate the young folks and make it cool at the same time.
That's right.
And you know, before I even got plugged in with them, Dame was fucking with them. He like did their logo, and he like helped them a lot in what they was going on. So same way, I got on the call. He's like, "You cool if Dame get on the call?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like I ain't got no problem with Dame. So, you know, we reconnected, and then they had they do something every year at Columbia University. So they had it last year. And Dame was there, and you know, we spoke at the conference, and I wound up doing Rock the Mic, and Dame got up, started dancing. It was a movie, you know?
Yeah.
So he was like, free.
Dame always make a movie.
He got the movie studio in the studio in Florida, and he was like, fly down here, fuck with me. I flew down there. We did like 10 songs in like 5 days. Rock and roll project. Like they start playing the instruments, put the beat on, and I just start going in off the top.
I seen y'all killing them shits on the road, man.
Yeah, it was dope. We just did like 3 shows together.
Yep,
it was dope.
I seen that, man. That's what's up, man. Definitely, man.
And he got the American New Network too. He got his own TV network. So a lot of the artists that he messed with, they get their own content on his TV network. He got regular streaming movies and stuff. It's dope. It's
man, no, that's what's up, man. I definitely would love to have Dame stop by the show one day.
Yeah, for sure.
He definitely,
you gotta have that.
But we just gotta, you know how they be like, you know how usually you gotta ask guests, yo, what you don't want me to ask you? I gotta tell him, we just not talking about him. We just gotta leave that alone. We gonna talk about this, us, and where we at. You heard? Like, that's it. Cause it's like, homie, he up there, nigga. That nigga is on the 24-hour flight getting to that major nigga. He don't even probably even gonna hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get off that, man. Like, you see how you doing super thing. You come on, Free. It's no time to look in the rear. You got a song, Rearview Mirror. You know what I'm saying? Just speaking even about that topic.
I agree with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta move forward and leave it alone. That's my only thing. But other than that, Dame is my brother. I love Dame.
I don't know all the inner workings or what happened. Like, I know what everybody else know.
That's
but,
right.
You know, I mind my business.
We wasn't in them offices. We ain't read that kind. We don't know what happened there. That's not for us to discuss. So that's why I wouldn't want him to come here and discuss that. So,
exactly.
But I would love my brother to come here. The whole ROC is welcome here. Everybody. I don't care if you interned at the ROC. You welcome that ROC Solid. As long as you kept it solid. If you stole, come please so we can find you. Know what I'm saying? You came at the ROC, we was aiming at
we
your
used to be drawing. Like, we be,
yo, chill.
They come pick us up. Like, what you got today? I got what you got.
That's right.
Everybody.
We was in baseline like
drivers ain't even drive us. They like, man, we ain't driving state property.
Yo, we was in baseline like a mini motherfucking army. I remember the first time going, that's why I gotta have my nigga Neef Buck up here. Cause I remember the first time going to Neef crib, and Neef was like, yo, Bleek, when you're hogging, we out here doing this. Yo, which one of these you want? He opened the closet. And this nigga got shit hanging up, lined up, like the movie, everything stacked up. And I'm asking him, I just closed the door, Neef. Who you got beef with out here, my nigga? He like, nah, shit just crazy out here in Philly. And I'm like, you gotta move like this? Oh, nah, shit real crazy. Well, I took one though, but we was outside chilling. Buck and Gunner, them my niggas, man. I had Gunner up here. I gotta have Neef come through for sure, man. I definitely, the whole state prop, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely carved a major part and played a major part in Roc-A-Fella. Y'all definitely,
Sparks, you gotta get everybody up here.
Y'all definitely helped me become a better artist just by hating on all y'all niggas. Cause I hated all y'all niggas. Y'all niggas was nice, and I was like, who the fuck these niggas think they are? They like, fuck that. Marcy,
we helped each other, man.
That's a fact.
You know, it's a blessing, man. You know, still sharp and still. So
all the time,
being around so many dope MCs, you ain't got no choice but to step your game up.
We definitely didn't elaborate about Beans. How was it working with Beans? Because Beans is an aggressive artist, and he always working with him. I always felt like, yo, my man, chill out, yo. I got my verse. Stop rushing me, yo.
No, me and Beans always work good together. Like, you know, we always click good together. We was doing, at the time of Baseline, we was doing like 3-4 songs a night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got so much shit.
I got a lot of back and forth flows, too, together. Little freestyles y'all always spit on them Smack DVDs and all them shits back in the day.
Yeah.
Y'all was going in hard.
Like a lot of the Hot 97 shit was shit that we just had loaded up already. Like, you know?
Definitely. Free. Damn, you wasn't in State Property 1.
No, I was.
You was in State Property 2.
I was State Property when y'all did State Property.
Nigga said I was State Property. Wait, y'all did State Property, shit. My nigga Free. You was in State Property 2, though.
Yeah.
How did you like the filming, man? Because me filming, for me, I was nervous, bro. I always felt like I looked weird. I always thought, yo, I look crazy. I know they looking at me like Bleek look crazy right now.
No, I loved it. You know, especially the role I had in State Property too. They told me just be myself, so it was natural. I just was being myself, and it came on good.
That's a fact. But what does Beans think of you working with Dame now? Because I know what Beans, you know, he felt Dame did him wrong, and you know things wasn't right. How does he feel about your relationship with Beans?
He cool. He got on the phone with Dame a couple times. Like, I was like on FaceTime with Beans and Dame was there. They chopped it up a couple times. Like, you know, he cool. He ain't say nothing to me about it. Like, he ain't tell me like he had a problem with it, and he talked to him a couple times. So,
yo, and
but Beans really love me, so he might, if he do feel some type of way about something, he might not even say nothing to me. But
that's the kind of dude.
Me judging how he was on the phone, I don't think he had a problem with it.
Man, I can't wait to get Siegel up here, man. A lot of people, I know they want to know. I know already, man. You know what I'm saying? My nigga had the beard cream. They don't know. Nigga tried to say, yo, Free, you got something in your beard. Niggas ain't know. Tell them, man, that's a 5 carat there, baby.
Oh, yeah. I got a business, Philadelphia Beard Diamond Company, and I got a beard cream business.
You know what I'm saying?
That's beardcream.com. You can get your all-natural beard cream.
Let them know, man. Free. Businessman. Yo, you know, I had to get Free. This is how cool we are. Like, just so y'all know, some off-camera shit. I had to get my man this flight. I'm like, yo, I got your flight. Don't worry about it. So the nigga like, yo, Bleek, what time you leaving? So I said, yo, I'm leaving like 9. He said, damn, man, my flight 2. Why you do me like that, Bleek? Why I gotta leave at 2:30? Why I ain't on the first day smoking?
I thought you was about to tell him how you really did me.
What you? Nah, don't do that. Yo, don't do that. Yo! crazy. Yo, Free is crazy, yo. I'ma tell him because I love my niggas. So listen, it's of course I've been hitting my man forever. Yo, Free, when we doing it? He like, Bleek, this day. I got this day. Then he changed it again. Then I'm like, all right. And then I gotta make sure the team is ready. Everybody, I gotta send it on the wire. Yo, Free said this day. So I'm looking at the flight. Free like, yo, Bleek, don't book me a coach though. So I'm on the phone. I'm like, we ain't platinum no more. Like, let me look at these first class flights. So I go, I'm like, all right, Free, I'm gonna check it out for you, baby. Go look. That Comfort Plus said $600 round trip. That first class said 15. It was like, it's my bro, he got leg room. Comfort Plus for my nigga.
Never.
And I know my man been flying around like me, and unlike me, Free is the gadget man. This nigga got all his frequent flyer miles probably from high school. He don't fucking play when it come to this digital shit. Cause I sent him the flight shit, right? He ain't even say nothing. He ain't say nothing about coach. I call him. Yo, Free, you got your flight information? He like, yeah, man, you did me dirty though. But good thing I was able to upgrade. I got my miles and shit. I said, I know.
I ain't say that I paid for it. I got 2 receipts for you. I got 2 receipts for you. I share we get on camera.
Yo,
and
listen.
You said I'm gonna take care of it.
I got you. Come on, bro. You know you my nigga.
No, but like,
listen.
I just don't fly coach, bro. Like I'm not bougie or nothing, but I don't fly coach myself.
Listen,
so
I do.
Book me,
I fly, like, get me there. That check clear, I fly, get me there.
I
you
had
heard?
kidney transplants and all. Like my body different, so
I
gotta be. Plus, I don't really like flying anyway, so I at least gotta be comfortable when I'm.
You on your John Madden shit? You want to drive everywhere?
No, man. To tell you the truth, I'm Muslim, and when you not really doing everything you're supposed to do, you be nervous. So when I'm in the sky a lot, I reflect on that. You know, and it make me want to get myself together, because when you in the air, you really understand that you're not in control.
That's a fact.
Like anything can happen. That's why for Muslims, when you offer supplication to God and you ask Him to help you with certain things and stuff like that. And Muslims, when you travel, your du'as is accepted. And I feel like that's probably one of the reasons why, because you really see the mercy of Allah, like when you're up in the air traveling, period. However, when you're moving around this world, because like back in the days of Prophet, peace be upon him, they might not make it back because they had camels and like they was going on caravans where they was walking to get to another city, take like 3 months, and people really wasn't getting back. Like people kiss their wife and might not make it back,
That's a fact. That's a fact. You don't know what lies upon the road ahead, man. I'm a definitely believe in man. I pray before every flight. I pray every day just before I leave my house, because it's not a guarantee to make it back home. Some people don't know how much of a blessing it is just to even make it back home every day.
Definitely. I pray 5 times a day.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think about that every time I leave.
That's a fact.
I think about that every time I leave. You're not guaranteed to make it back.
Let's go back on me bringing up how much my man is the gadget man. Because he gassed me up one day. I thought I was becoming the gadget man. This is early in the career, too. This is before iPhones. This is when BlackBerry just got lit. And they came out with the new, I don't know what kind of phone it was, but it was the first phone with the stylish
P1000. The P1000.
And my man Free
James Bond had them Jones in the James Bond movie.
Free on the bus like this. Yeah, with the pen.
And Just used to go
everything.
at it. Just vicious.
Sending shit.
Too.
I'm like, yo, what's that? Free? Like the new phone, Bleek. Yo, you should check it out. Go to the store the next day. That shit was $1,000. I'm like, let me get it. We getting money over here. It's the Roc. We don't care. Fuck it. I get the phone. I lose the pen. Now the phone. Fuck it. I look at Free. I waste my money free. Like, yo, you bullshit. My shit still rocking. This nigga was doing all kind of shit on this phone.
That joint had apps. Like,
Yo.
in App Store, you couldn't even, it's so new, I didn't even know what to do with it.
Yo, you was on this shit way ahead of time. Pro Tools on the laptop, moving around, Mbox, whole studio setup, recording in the room, doing everything way before that became the it thing. I remember when we started doing that, Hove looked at us like, yo, y'all bugging. Who want to record in the crib? You get the vibe in the studio. Nobody catch a vibe in the crib. Now everybody record in the crib. Niggas don't even go to studios. Some of these studios don't even exist no more.
Yeah, for sure.
I was shocked to see Circle House still there. That's a
I'm still like, I got a whole setup in the crib, and I work on that joint when I gotta do stuff, but I definitely like feel like I get my best vibes in the studio.
Yeah, me too. I like me, this time I'm working, you know, for those who don't know, I've been working on a project, No Name.
He got some heat too, just play me some joints.
Appreciate it, man. On my grown man shit, this vibe, man, I feel like us 40 and up, 35 and up, I feel like we don't have no music to really listen to, cause you niggas know you ain't stop it. You ain't outside trapping no more. You taking that daughter to dance and your son to karate or basketball, cause I be there too. Stop it. So, with that being said, the thought process with the music now for me is like, I remember being in the studio back in the day, all of us, we would just straight off the top. Whatever we felt, we would think it, we go in the booth and spit. Now I've been really like taking my time, like listening to the beats, going home, you know, on the notepad, on the phone, like literally writing everything down. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what kind of...
You be using the voice notes?
Nah, I never...
I got hits with my voice notes.
Yeah, I never used the voice notes before, because
I don't write, so I might be somewhere and catch a vibe and I just put it in my voice notes so I can save it.
See, that's one thing about me. I never had that. I was going to ask you that too. That was going to be my question. Like, what's your thought press when making a song? Do you usually catch the vibe before the beat, or the beat give you the vibe?
The beat give me the vibe.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like,
every once in a while I might have an idea and I find a beat for it.
Yeah.
I just get the beat first and then just start vibing to it.
That's me. Like, I only seen two people able to tell a producer, yo, I wrote the record this way. I need you to make the beat like this. And that's Beans and Hove, bro. They the only two niggas. That's how, a lot of people don't know, that's how I got the record Hypnotic. That's another record came out of Circle House. Because Beans was in there telling Just how to do the beat. And I'm like, yo, what's this for? He like, yo, this song called Hypnotic. And he played it. And I'm like, yo, what you doing with this record? He's like, I don't know. Like, nigga, I'm putting this shit on my album. I'm gonna put a verse on it. So then it was just supposed to be me and Beans, and then Hove heard it. He like, yo, I need to put a verse on this. And then that's how all of us got on it. But originally, that's Beans' whole concept. He told Just everybody in the stew, light the candles, turn the lights low. I want y'all to play the music like this. I need the horns to come here. That nigga was literally in the stew directing the whole vibe.
Yeah.
And that's how we made the record. Like, seriously. Like,
That's dope.
So, like, your thought process now, like, you just doing voice notes and just be going back, doubling back over them?
No, I just do that sometimes, like if I'm in the studio vibing to a beat, or if I'm like riding in the car or something, when I just catch something come to my mind, I'll throw it in the voice notes.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of stuff, it's hits in that joint that I ain't even get to.
Right,
yet.
lay down, yeah. I'm telling you, I never used the voice notes, man. My son, he even be on that shit doing voice notes. Everybody. Nigga, I hate when niggas send you a text and it's a voice note text. I don't like it. I want to read. Like, I can read. You know what I'm saying? I might be on the phone. I ain't got time to hang up to hear you say, yo, my G, I'm on my way. Like,
that's people that send voice notes is people that don't like the text.
Yeah, niggas can't, because they don't got auto, you know what I mean? They need that auto text. They don't know how to spell, so they like, it's easy to be like, yo, I'm around the corner. You know, write that out, baby. It's kind of, you know, it's easy, you know? Write that shit out, baby. Flashcards, let's go. But yo, before anything, and I always want to ask everybody, especially from our time, what did you think about the ROC even breaking up, bro? Because I never seen it coming, and it was one of the saddest days of my life.
Yeah, it was sad. Man, we was in the studio when we got the news. Lenny S came down and was like, yo, everybody dropped.
I always say
that joint, it was crazy. So, Like I was distraught. Like what? Like I couldn't understand it, but it took me like a couple months, and then I just told myself, like, the hard work is done already. Like, I'm already a household name, and I just went back to what got me there in the first place, and that's hard work.
That's right.
I dropped mixtapes. I did this thing called Month of Madness, where I dropped a record every day. On the 31st day, I dropped 2 records. I did the stimulus package. You know, I did a bunch of other critically acclaimed projects. I did this Broken Ankles with Girl Talk. And I did every festival that year. Like, I did... I think, where was I? I was like at Boston Calling or something, and Girl Talk like a big deal. So Nas was performing, and he was performing after Nas. So Nas got off stage. I'm like, damn, what's up, Nas? He like, what's up, Free? What you doing here? I'm like, I'm about to go on stage. He's like, after me? I was like, yeah, with Girl Talk. I did every festival that year. I wasn't even in tune to the festivals, like, you know what I'm saying? So it opened up my eyes. When I did this stuff with Rhyme Sayers, that's the first time I toured overseas. And you know, the crazy thing about that is, by mistake, I left my jewelry home. So at this point, I feel like I'm a rapper. I need chains, I need watches and all that stuff. I had 1 ring. I left everything home by mistake. So I'm sick. I'll go to the Louis store, try to buy some bracelets and all this stuff. But I learned a valuable lesson. You don't need none of that shit to be a dope rapper. I was over there killing them Jones with no jewelry, like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, really capturing the essence of hip-hop.
I think about it. One of the greatest MCs, man, God bless, DMX wore a dog chain, man.
Yeah.
He ain't ever have no jewelry. He wore a dog chain.
But you know, coming from where we come from.
That, you know? The dope boys did that. Wasn't the rappers, it's the dope boys we saw shining on the block. So. That's what I mean. So, but it was, that's what it was. It was the love of the block, the money. That's what made us want to be flashy and all that. It wasn't what we saw on TV, because niggas we saw on the block was shining way more than what we saw on TV.
Definitely.
Come on, bro. Like, that's not 100%.
Definitely.
Like,
and it was way more thorough.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, it wasn't until, a lot of people say, like, our era really let the streets in the music business. Like, the real niggas really being in there, not just some fucking studio made up rapper, like some real niggas off the block that went to school with you really on. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
Like how you felt when Beans was going at the big homie, bro? Like, I know you never, that's why I said in the beginning, one of the most loyal artists ever, because Free never got in the middle of no tension. When it was tension with any side, Free was always neutral, and I always respected that about you.
Yeah, you know, Beans and Jay had their own relationship. Like, you know, and I had a relationship with, I still got a relationship with Jay, but back then I had a relationship with Jay, but I didn't look at my relationship with Jay as deep as Beans' relationship with Jay was, because Beans the one that brought me to the table. So even though I didn't feel how Beans felt about the situation, I love Beans. That's my brother. So, you know, I would never turn my back on him. I'll never be on no bullshit with him no matter what. I'm going to ride to the end with him, you know. But I got a lot of love for Big Homie, too, because he changed my life. Like, you know what I mean? Put me in position. I'm still eating, still feeding my family off of this music shit, you know what I'm saying? So I just minded my business. When it happened, because I was on the radio with Beans when he was dissing Jay. I'm like, oh shit. So naturally, like, niggas probably felt like I felt the same way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think Jay had a show in Baltimore or some shit. I went to that joint by myself. And I was like in the audience, I had the rock chain on and shit. Niggas like, yo, what you doing out here? You supposed to be back there. I felt crazy. Like, it felt crazy, but I already know how this shit is laid out, because I just got off tour with y'all, so I knew where to go. And I seen Jay when he was walking to the car, and I had a conversation with him and told him how I felt. You know what I'm saying? So
I remember, Free, you was one of the only ones, man. Like, you, the Gunners, like, when the Roc broke up, you know, out of everybody gonna feel their own way, but I think out of everybody that reached out, I think y'all were the main ones that reached out, you know what I'm saying? Especially Chris, you, and we always had our relationship. Before the Roc broke up, we was touring together, we had shows together. I don't know, bro, we had a song, one of my favorite songs that we did together, and it never even got cleared to even make the album. Night Shift.
That's
bro.
my
Like,
shit,
you kidding me? You know, I still hear about that record. Yo, why y'all never put this on Philadelphia Freeway? People think that we held that record back. Like, we didn't want that record to come out.
Another record that had the block, people be like, why that joint wasn't on your album? We couldn't clear the samples. Like,
yeah, man, them sample clearances back then was the problem, bro. A lot of people don't know a lot of records was held back because we couldn't get the samples cleared. All of that.
Yeah.
Like, I remember Petey even. I gotta get Petey. I gotta have everybody from the prop up here, because Petey even had, you know, harsh words towards the big homie. And I remember warning Petey. Because I remember when
I don't know why Crack did that.
Yeah, Crack just was on some
Crack
shit.
was drunk. I was with Crack last night. We shot a video in Atlantic City.
Yo, I seen that, yup. Crack my dude, he always been my guy,
Cause Crack
man.
Crack is a good nigga.
Yeah, you kidding me?
I
That's
love
my
Crack.
guy,
Like,
yeah.
That's like my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was a rap group. And when we was young, Crack always been fly.
Right.
He always was a hot ass rapper since high school. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, Crack is my dude,
But he's
man.
a good guy. Like,
Hell yeah.
I didn't understand that one myself.
I remember telling him when
Crack,
shit
don't get
was
mad at
going
me. I
down.
really didn't understand why you did that. I love you though.
I remember telling him when shit was going down, yo, Crack, stay safe, man. Stay on, you know, you gotta stay clear of the smoke. You on that side a lot. Like, that side gets bubbling. You gotta get on this side for it get cool. He looking at me, yo, M, fuck, niggas don't care, man. I'm making hot music, man. Trust me, M. We got this shit. And then shit started going down. Nigga was like, yo, Bleek, man, I should have listened to you, man. You should have fucking told me harder, man. Did something, man. What the fuck? Shit going bad now. And I remember, you know, calling Crack every time I used to do little mixtapes. I always call you and Crack. Y'all niggas was on every single mixtape I damn near dropped. Like, literally, you and Crack, and I could say fucking Neef Buck was on damn near everything. Like, Neef my bro too, man. I fuck with Neef hard body. For some reason, I don't know how.
Alhamdulillah, you know, Neef Muslim, he just made Umrah.
I know, he just went,
yeah.
that's why he told me he couldn't come. He like, Bleek, I'm going to Saudi Arabia. I'm like, oh, okay, I feel you. And he's like, when I get back, I'm gonna make sure I stop by ROC Solid. So, Buck, you owe. You know what I mean? Yo, nah, like, and then me, I know they just sent this question in, but this is a question I wanted to know. When the Dipset drama was going on, like I said, Free never was in none of that shit. Like, he always was cool. If you pick up Joel Santana album, Free was on it. You pick up fucking Cam album. Was you on Cam album? Oh, no, I think you was on the Diplomatic Immunity album. Yeah, and I remember always saying that I couldn't even get mad at you, because it's like, man, Free ain't he looking like, man, fuck, like, everybody cool. Y'all niggas is tripping. Why y'all bugging? Stop bugging. Let's get this money.
Yeah, I fuck with
Free always been on that.
Els was my nigga. You know, I used to go to Harlem and fuck with him. I like had a lot of respect for him, because like even back then he had like his own store, and like he was doing shit that, you know, niggas were regularly doing. So I had a lot of respect for him and shit. I definitely that record was hot, so I had to jump on. I ain't even really know y'all niggas was beefing.
It wasn't no beef, my nigga. Like, think about it. We was in the studio with each other every day. Nobody got swung on.
Exactly. So
how was it beef?
So what you talking about?
No, but you know the industry said we had beef, so it's beef.
Oh, all right.
But you know it wasn't no beef.
That's what I'm saying.
You was there every day. You was in the sessions. You was in the studio.
That's why I was on the record.
Yeah, but still, it was tension. The tension was there, Free. You can't ignore that.
I remember when when I was going through that shit with Cassidy and the Gunners got on the fucking album cover with him. I was mad as shit.
Yo, chill. Yo, listen. Yo, chill.
No,
you just
was
gave
like
me a memory of the Gunners. Yeah.
It was on like a magazine cover. I'm like, the fuck?
Yo, I remember, right, telling the Gunners, yo, shout out Gang, man, right? This the Game. He was dissing me crazy. I still, to this day, don't even know why. But I remember telling the Gunners they was going to L.A. So I'm telling them, yo, it's some rapper nigga out there in L.A. named the Game dissing me. Yo, you see that nigga, be on point. Like, you know, my nigga, they come back from L.A. like, yo, Bleek, Man, we was with Game last night, chilling. We was in the club doing all this, chilling, popping bottles. He that cool. He said, ain't no beef with you. So I'm like, how he tell you that? And he got 9 songs dissing me. So I'm looking at these niggas like, all right, cool. That night, Game dropped a diss with Cat Williams to the Young Guns, and I'm looking at these niggas like, I told y'all niggas, he just set y'all up for the kill, man. Yo, it used to be so much shit going on in the crew the way you're telling niggas something and then it go happen and they look at you and be like, damn, bro, I should have fucking listened to you, my nigga. But the hell, then the Gunners went crazy.
Then you got niggas, young niggas fresh off the block. Especially Chris and Neve, they was a little younger than us.
They was babies, man. Like, they was the real youngins, man. But at that time, Game was shooting at everybody. He was on some shit, nigga. Word up. He was gunning at everybody, man. Chris and Neef went back at him. They did their thing, man. But that was good times, man. Roc-A-Fella, man. We had our little wars that a lot of people probably don't even know was wars. And then we be in the studio looking at each other like, nigga, I told you don't go fuck with this nigga. Oh. I think it's a good idea. Me, what you think? You think Beans really gonna use AI?
I got some shit in my phone right now. New shit that he did with the AI. Crazy.
I think I want him to. Me, because, you know, I always feel
that
like...
sound crazy.
Out of everything you can take, why take his voice? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of things you can lose, but, like, the one thing that we use to get our money is, like, I felt so... I always felt bad, you know, for my bro about that. So
yeah, alhamdulillah, he's still able to move around and, you know,
he's still doing shows, killing it, like...
Yeah, but that AI shit, he really hit something with that.
Yeah, I want him to do it.
He doing it, he on it.
Because he ain't like he gonna let AI write his verse. Beans will write AI verse.
No, yeah, for the people that don't understand.
Beans AI verse, that's how nice Beans
For the people that don't understand what Bleek's saying, Beans is using AI, like he would lay a verse and then they would send it through like this AI program that make him sound like the old Beans.
Yes,
you know
that's it. He's not going...
Ain't nobody writing his verse.
Exactly. Ain't no artificial intelligence writing no verse for Beans. He'll write a verse for artificial intelligence. For
sure.
If they didn't understand what I meant the first
No, he's
time.
definitely one of the craziest with the pen.
Definitely, man. Beans, I used to met... I never forget when I first met Beans. The first day he came, he was with Sadiq in the studio. I was in there. Jay was in there doing the joint with Jazzo. I forgot the name of the record, but it was the joint with Jazzo, and then they was like, yo, Beans spit for Jay and all that. And I remember saying, damn, son, nice. Then they was like, all right, Bleek, go do a record with him the same day. So I'm like, all right, cool. The record turned out to be Crew Love. Everybody loves this record, but me back then, I hated it, Free. Like, I knew when he spit his verse, I was like, why they want me to rhyme after that? I'm not supposed to rhyme after that. That's why I made them put my verse first. Because I was like, hell no, he not spitting that first and then I rhyme. No way. Like, I used to be so mad at son, like, nah, this nigga's too nice. I gotta get my shit up. How the hell is he just...
under pressure a little bit?
Nah, he did. He did, bro. I ain't gonna front. Like I told Chris, y'all niggas had my Get Low gang. Y'all ain't had them under pressure, but them niggas was mad. Y'all niggas was taking car service from Philly to Manhattan. And they was mad that they had to take the train from Brooklyn to Manhattan.
See, everybody be having their own little issues that niggas are doing.
Like, yo, I used to look at them and be like, yo, my nigga, are y'all serious? These niggas is coming. Yeah, they coming 2-3 hours away. Y'all niggas is riding 3 stops. Why you need a car for that? But that was the shit we used to beef about. Niggas just wanted shit that, you know, everybody else was getting. That's the one thing. Niggas see somebody else with it, they wanted it. That's how the
only thing that get you that is hard work.
Exactly. And my thing is, do you ever think it's gonna be? I'm praying for it. I want to know your opinion. You ever think it's gonna be a Roc-A-Fella reunion tour, anything?
Inshallah.
No?
I mean, I hope so. It would be dope for hip hop.
Definitely.
But I don't know.
One thing I know one thing for it to happen. Niggas gotta be on time, B. Niggas can't be late. Yeah. Not you. With no name, no blame. You know. Niggas can't be late, B. Because Hov will look at it like,
first time.
It's 1 minute past showtime. Everything canceled. Fuck everybody. Send everybody home. You fucking kidding me? We 59 seconds late. It's over. Straight up. So that's the one thing I say we gotta definitely fix before we go back to the homie and be like, yo, we got our shit together. We gotta make sure some other members know. We gotta get them 2 hours before showtime time. You know what I'm saying?
I think we just need to have get everybody together and have a conversation, like a real serious conversation. Like if niggas want it, that's what we gotta do. If not, don't even waste the time.
That's a fact, bro. That's a super fact. So definitely, yo. And one thing, you know, of course, people always want to ask, man. Like me, I don't give a fuck. I remember saying when I heard the homie talking about it so much, I'm like, Free, what we gonna do? You wanna ride down? And then I got cool with the homie. It's like, damn, Free, we can't even jump him no more. But yo, how's your relationship with Cassidy, man?
Oh man, Cass tight. That's my
definitely,
nigga.
Man. That's
we
my
just
bro.
We just together at SOB's probably like about a month ago.
Do you ever?
You know, speaking of Hot 97, I'm gonna give you some game. Like when the night I battled Cassidy was right after
Hot 97. Yeah,
a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know you went straight from Hot 97 to battling Cass, and then niggas tried to hate on you because you said, "Yo, put a beat on," and it's like any rapper that, especially with your kind of flow, he knew he couldn't fuck with you on no beat at all.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. So throughout my life, like since I've been little, like I told you about this relationship that I got with Allah, and he never let me go too far to either side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a night where I monstered the Hot 97 and I would have probably been running around with the biggest head in the world. I battled Cassidy and I took a little L. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's a lesson to me, like, you know what I'm saying, in humility. Like, never feel like you too good and you better than everybody, because you always could take an L. You always, you know what I'm saying? Everybody not Floyd Mayweather.
That's
you
right.
know what I'm saying? So, but,
that's a fact.
You know, 20-something years later, I'm living good.
That's right.
And I've been through a bunch of shit and I'm still here standing tall.
Would you, you know, with verses and all that shit, then that shit probably, who knows if it even come back. Would you ever battle Cass again?
We're supposed to.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had a little situation with URL and everything.
Oh, wow, damn.
It fell apart, but, you know, we was getting it together. I had some bars and everything. I'm pretty sure Cass had some shit ready. You know?
Yeah, nah, Cass definitely one of them spitters, man. Nigga,
sure.
he don't fucking
He's still around too, 20-something years later. He's still doing his thing.
Still
so you gotta
spitting.
respect it. You know?
Definitely, man. You gotta respect all the guys from our era, because it was nothing but spitters in that time. It was no way to come short, like pause. Yeah. You had to.
But I was heated back then, though.
Game, man.
I was pissed.
Of course.
Like, that's another like, I thought that shit came out. Like, motherfuckers had that shit on DVDs and everything. Like, that shit was crazy.
But bro,
motherfuckers still be talking about that shit on
to
Instagram.
This day, yeah.
I'll post something, they be like, haha, but you can't beat Cassidy.
Yo, chill. Chill, man. They can't still be on that, man.
They do, bro.
Y'all both had wonderful careers, man, but Free, you done fucking toured the world, bro. We done been everywhere, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We done been all over this world, and we still doing it. Like I told you, you one of the only rappers that I know still to this day that got 10 shows in 5 days. I don't even know how you do it. Every day I look up, you in another city, getting another award, doing something at a school, graduating these students. Like, you one of the hardest working people I know, and that's why I know when I call you, you always there, man, no matter what. And if I need you for anything, Free like Bleek, I got you, man. But I need these dates off because I'm booked these days. But you definitely tell me, Bleek, I got you.
Yeah, I've been trying to get down here for a minute, but my schedule been so crazy.
And I respect that, man. You know that. You my brother. I love you for life,
love you too,
brother.
bro. You already know.
All the time, nigga.
ROC Solid.
What it is. Another episode of ROC Solid. We here.
Early.